Good morning, y'all. Oh, it's country time again. I think I am channeling my southern girl. It could just be because I am feeling good. If you've ever known what it's like to know yourself, which I hope you do, and then to suddenly not feel like yourself for long periods of time, it's hard. I'm gonna cry. It's hard. I've been going through a for me, very dark few months of living under this cloud of anxiety, and it would come and go, and more there than not there. And then, of course, that made there a sadness there as well, because then there's the judgment of, oh, what's happening? And I want to feel like myself again. Until I realized that the more that I fight it, the more that it's going to stay. And once I just embrace it, it doesn't mean that you go, oh, this is okay, but you just acknowledge wherever it is in your life, and you allow it to be with, here's the key part, with the wisdom to know that whatever is happening is temporary, with the wisdom to know that whatever is happening, you're going to get through it. And so when I sat with it, I let it be. I stopped judging myself about it. I stopped being unhappy about it, and I just did the work. And what I meant by the work is that if I was feeling anxious, I would breathe. If I was feeling not my full jovial self, and if I could feel the ego side of me, the human side of me, the little soul part of me come in and want to start feeling pity, I would regroup myself and start thinking about all the things that I'm grateful for. And you know what? It didn't always feel like, oh, that suddenly changed my mood. But what it did was get me to stop harping on what it is of all the negativity and those poor and bad feelings. And then I just have been working through it, and I've been working through it every day. And I've been knowing that at some point, when it's ready, it will fade, or I will have to do whatever choices I have to make. I was offered to go on meds by the doctor, and there's nothing wrong with anti-anxiety meds. There's nothing wrong with anti-depression pills, antidepressants. If you need that, if you have a chemical imbalance, maybe I do. I don't feel like I do. My soul, right when I was at the doctor's office, I said, I'm not ready to do that yet. I wasn't ready to fully commit to going on that. And I said, let me try other avenues before I just start taking pills. Because I knew once I started taking those, I just knew for me that I would lose part of who I am. And I wasn't ready to do that yet. And so I've been feeling it and taking on the work of it and taking on the hurt and the pain and the anxiety of it. But knowing with every part of me that I was getting stronger, and knowing with every part of me that I would get through it, that I would be okay. And so between yesterday and today, it's like being reborn again. And it feels amazing. I felt like lately, a lot of some days my writings, I was reposting stuff that I'd written in the past because I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the creativity going through me. I wasn't feeling all that, but I knew, because I was once taught by one of my great teachers, that when you feel discouraged, encourage. Because like I always say, serving others serves you. Use your life to better somebody else's. And so I just kept my postings going and doing it because my heart, my soul knows who I really am, and just knows that for whatever reason, there's something that's dimming it and clouding it. And for the last couple of days, especially between yesterday and today, I started writing again, and I started feeling what I was writing, and it's the most freeing, loving, great place to be in, and I'm so proud of myself. And I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but it would have been very easy to just be like, forget it. Oh, whatever, I'll just do whatever I have to do too. But I stayed with it, and I stayed with my spiritual practice, and I'm here right now saying that I feel good. And what I encourage you all to do is to follow your spirit. Your soul is perfect. Your soul is all loving, all passionate, all creative, all healthy. You, the fullness of God, if you believe in God, is within you. The fullness of the universe, if you'd rather say that, higher source, whatever, you are one with it. And so when you can tap into that part of yourself, there is nothing that you cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot be, because you are already all of it. But we forget it. We separate ourselves from the truth of who we are. And that's why we get anxious, and that's why we get depressed, and that's why we get jealous, and that's why we get angry. Because we forget that we already have everything we need. You already have everything you need. And all you have to do is drop the illusion that you're not perfect. All you have to do is drop the illusion that there are things that you cannot have or cannot be. When you go still and you go within, you will find the beauty of you. It resides right there in the fullness and wholeness of love. You are love. And if you don't know how to feel that, just do the work. Fake it till you make it. When you wake up every day, say, I want to be led by you, soul, by your soul. You want to be led by it. You want to do everything that your soul leads you to do, because your soul always leads you in love. Anyway, I love you guys. And it is with great sunshiny, spirity, lovey everything that I tell you that you can do this, and whatever it is that you're going through, I promise you that if you do the work and you really, really go within, you will find that you are everything that you seek.